Hey, SideburnsZA! I saw your new video this morning titled, "The Chinese Economy Really Is This Bad." At the beginning, you say these are fresh clips from your connections in China.
If you're confused as to what's happening in these fresh clips I've been sent from my connections in China,
you should let your connections in China know that your videos are in landscape, not in portrait. I mean, that almost gives the impression that these are just like Douyin videos when they send it to you in portrait. Which, by the way, I was able to find nearly every single clip that you showed on Douyin without even checking any other Chinese social media. As for the clips of the working girls, you know yourself that those kind of clips have always shown up on Chinese social media. Much more when you first arrived in China. As a matter of fact, back then, this was also a problem in Shenzhen, and really a big problem in Dongguan. I think those have pretty much all been shut down by now. You did include several clips of KTV girls, which, I mean, in my experience, it's not the same thing. The video of the nurses at the windows, there are dozens of people who posted the same video. By the way, most of the comments with those videos say that they were protesting a change in management, and it wasn't about salaries. I can't say for sure because I'm not there, but apparently you can. The video of the one-legged man in the field, I mean, it's been viewed more times than Brenda Kavanaugh. Not all by the same Douyin account, of course, but there are many copies. I flipped through some of the comments on those videos. Most offered sympathetic comments, but several rightfully asked when and where that video was actually taken. My favorite part of any one of your videos is when you offer me a challenge. Of course, I'm very happy to see that you challenged me in this video, and I accept your challenge.
no one cares about the poor people in China, especially Chinese propagandists. They actively try to hide them and hate them so much that they're willing to care more about the homeless people in the USA than the people in need in China. Try it out. Mention homeless people in China or poverty on social media, and the first thing you'll get is a bunch of nationalistic wankers telling you about the drug addiction and homelessness in America. You can't make this up.
First, let me find the same video you showed of people sleeping on the street. I mean, it happened to be in Shenzhen, Longhua, I think.
That they prioritize the drug addicts and victims of crime in the USA, leaving the poor victims, addicts, and homeless people of China.
Now, I'll click on the comments section to see if the first thing I get is a bunch of nationalistic wankers telling me about homelessness and drug addiction in America. I'll take a few screenshots, then I'll use Baidu Translate, which is actually better than Google Translate, but still not perfect. And then I'll show you what I found. They didn't leave me a spot, so there shouldn't be any women sleeping here. Guy apparently trying to be funny. Oh, a little lazy. A person who needs to rest for 3 days for a day's work. So it's called Trinity God. I mean, I don't get that one. People with low salaries don't want to work, while those high salaries don't have the ability to do it themselves. Okay, not a good translation. They are even lazier than me. Okay, that one's kind of funny. Yes, many people are really not easy. They also have no way. Yes, it's all for the sake of life. It used to be similar to now, but I am most familiar with Longhua. In today's society, there are still sleeping on the streets. There used to be sleeping bridges and tunnels, train stations, but now there shouldn't be any, right? The bridge has no place left and has been occupied by internet celebrities. You may have noticed actually by now that the snide comments are coming all from the same guy. It's not easy. Come on, the future is promising. You may also notice that all the Douyin comment pages have this reminder at the bottom. Kind words lead to good relationships, while evil words hurt people's hearts. Does TikTok have a similar reminder at the bottom of their page? Anyway, here's another page. Where's your seat? First review. I think that's meant for the snide guy. Isn't each one realistic? The overall environment is not good. I'll take them to the hospital for companionship. That's great. A salary of over 6,000 yuan does not include food, sleep, or rest. and can range from 8,000 yuan. Those under the age of 60 who are in good health are eligible to work. Why do they all sleep outside? There are many factories outside the border. Do more good deeds and concentrate on working in the factories. More than 20 years ago, there were too many people in Guangzhou. Difficulty in working. So I think you get the idea by now of these comments. I didn't see any nationalistic wankers dumping on America, did you? If you got that information from your Chinese connections, you should tell them that you lost this challenge. According to what you said before,
people don't hear any bad news because bad news is not allowed to be disclosed. That person would immediately be censored, disappeared, or have an army of internet patriots attack, dox, harass, and cancel them. Not to mention everything they wrote, the articles, the online posts, all being scrubbed.
Why are all these videos so easy to find?
Back to the men and women forced into working jobs they'd prefer not to, given any other reasonable choice. Why are they an indication of how bad China's economy is currently? Simple. The sudden increase in footage I've been sent regarding this particular profession has sharply increased in 2024.
Damn, you put Peter Zihan to shame with your analysis. He tries to use all these fancy theories and such, and all the time all he needed to do was check your inbox. Perhaps all future economic analysis of China should be based on how much footage you receive. Makes sense to me. Of course, you always have to stick in there that you care. I mean, that's why you're making these videos, right?
I hope you can join me in actually giving a shit about the downtrodden people in China.
Let me ask you, do your viewers actually believe that the person who dubbed in this immature audio for this clip has the actual capacity to care?
Okay, come here and make me feel like a woman. Come on, give me a nice wet lickery kiss.
Okay. Yes.